So, you want to move to Germany with your family. In today's video, I will be sharing with you how to move to Germany with your family, what are the advantages of living in Germany with your family, and how the German government actually pays you if you have children. It's gonna be juicy today. So make sure that you watch this video until the end to get all the necessary information. This video is inspired by the onslaught of questions I have received in my DMs recently on Instagram. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Wale. I'm a content creator based in Germany. I make videos about moving abroad, working abroad, career, and travel. If this sounds like your cup of tea, then consider subscribing to this channel and join this wonderful growing community on the internet. If you would like to also follow me on Instagram and TikTok, you can follow me on both platforms. It's at Wale Chronicles. There, I share more concise tips and tricks on how to move abroad and live your best life with a pinch of humor, of course. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, my darlings. You know I love you very much. In my last video, I talked about how to get a job in Germany. If you haven't watched that video, I highly recommend that you watch that video. This video here, I'll link it somewhere once you're done with this video here that you're watching right now. In today's video, I'll be talking about how to move to Germany with your family. If you want to move to Germany and you've got a partner or a spouse and children, and you would like to make the relocation as a family, I've got one piece of advice for you. Listen to what I'm about to say very carefully. Make the relocation first as an individual, and once you're settled, you can have your family come over and join you. This is the most straightforward and easiest way to make the move when you have a family. Now, let me explain the logic before you are wondering what I'm talking about. If you're watching this video, you are most likely from a non-EU country, which means that you need a visa or a residence permit to be able to stay in Germany long term. As I said before, the most straightforward way to move to Germany with your family is to move first as an individual. How do you make this first move as an individual? Well, there are many ways. One option is that you can make the move by getting a job in Germany from your home country. I have spoken in depth about how to get a job in Germany in this video here, so make sure you watch that video and you watch that video right after watching this one. Once you arrive and are settled in Germany with the necessary work permit, then you can apply for a family reunification visa. Another less straightforward option to move to Germany with your family is via higher education. I always recommend like a master degree, for example. I have spoken about studying in Germany in these videos here. I'll put them all over the screen, many videos. So I suggest that you watch those videos after watching this one, if this is an option that you are considering. This option is less straightforward because you have to provide proof of finances that can cover the living expenses of you and your dependents. Just for context, proof of finance for 1 year for one individual, as at the time of making this video, is over 11,000 euros. Now, let's talk about the family reunification visa. The family reunification visa, as the name implies, is a visa that allows you to be reunited with your family. How authentic and original. It allows you to bring your spouse and children under the age of 18 to join you to live in Germany. This means that you must already be legally residing in Germany in order to apply for this visa for your family. What are the requirements for this visa? In order to apply for this visa for your family, you must have a settlement permit or a residency permit. This could be either a work permit, a residency permit, or a blue card. You must also provide proof of finances to support your spouse and your children. You can provide this by showing proof of income, since you will most likely be fully employed already. Your spouse and your children must also be able to provide proof of basic German knowledge. Here we're talking about the bare minimum, like A1 level of German proficiency. But if they can do better than that, fine, but A1 is enough in this case. You must also provide travel health insurance for your family that covers them in Germany, and then after they arrive in Germany and are settled, they have to switch to either a public health insurance or private health insurance, depending on what your situation is and your salary and so on and so forth. You must also provide an invitation letter for your spouse and your children who are coming to be with you here in Germany. Another thing you must provide is proof of accommodation. This is to show that you have enough space for your family to live with you once they arrive in Germany. They don't want everybody squished in a matchbox trying to manage and everything. If you would like to know how to find an apartment in Germany, which is a whole football and tennis tournament all matched in one, you can watch this video here where I share step-by-step process on how to get your dream apartment in Germany, if there is any such thing. Another thing you must provide is your marriage certificate and the birth certificate of your children, of course. Of course, the process of applying for a family reunification visa will differ depending on your country of origin and your family's country of origin as well. But in general, these are the general requirements. It's always best to check the website of the German embassy in your country or in the country of origin or country of residence of your family and get a detailed breakdown of what is required for a family reunification visa so that your family can join you here in Germany. The good news is that once your spouse and children join you in Germany, your spouse is allowed to also legally work in Germany without restrictions. Now let's talk about some of the reasons why you might want to consider moving to Germany with your family. I'm like the German ambassador now, like promoting for them. Germany is a great country to have and raise kids, to be honest. The system is very supportive. In fact, a recent study in 2020 conducted by Asha and Lyric ranked Germany as the 7th best country to raise a family. I will leave the link below so you can see it. Number 1 being Iceland, number 2 being Norway, and number 3 being Sweden. If you want to find out more about the easiest countries to move to in Europe, I have spoken about some of these countries in this video here, and I will leave a link to the video below so you can watch it after this video. I really highly recommend that you watch the video after this one, once you're done with this one. Another pro of living in Germany with your family is that Germany has a great educational system. The public educational system or the public education system is free from elementary school to university level. Of course, it's if you decide to send your children to international schools or private schools and are willing to pay for it, there are also many options for this as well. The standard and quality of education is very high, and at least your children don't have to go into debt if they decide to get a higher education, unlike what is obtainable in the US or in the UK. I'm looking at you. And last but not the least benefit of living in Germany with your family is that the German state will actually pay you for having kids. Please, I don't know what you're waiting for in this case. This stipend is called Kindergeld, which literally translates to child money, aka child benefit. You will receive 204 euros per month for each child, and if you have a third child, you will receive 210 euros for that child. If you love popping babies so much and you want to have a fourth child, which I don't know why anybody would do that, but then you will receive 235 euros per month for your fourth child. This amount is independent of your income. Everyone gets the same money irrespective of how much you earn. Why is the German government paying people to have children? Like, it sounds fishy, right? Well, this is because of the declining birth rate in Germany. According to the federal figures as reported by the Federal Office for Statistics, also known as, I'm going to butcher this name, Statistisches Bundesamt. I got it. Germany has very low birth rate. According to the information on their website, and I'm going to quote here, 778,100 babies were born in Germany in 2019. The Federal Statistical Office reports that their numbers was roughly down by 9,400 a year earlier. When the number of births is related to the number of inhabitants, the result is 9.4 newborns per 1,000 inhabitants. In the previous year, the relation was somewhat higher at 9.5 children per 1,000 inhabitants. End of quotes. I will leave the link to the full article in the description box below so that you can read it if you are interested in this kind of information. With everything I have shared with you, will you consider moving to Germany as an option for raising your family? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Oh, I've spoken so much, my mouth is so dry, but if you watch this video up till this point, leave a comment saying it's a beautiful day to consider moving my family to Germany, so that I know that you watched the video up till this point and you are my real MVP, and I love you so much for watching. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, a like, or whatever you want to call it like this. It really helps more people find this video, and it's a way to support me and all the work I do to bring you this information on this channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell so that you will be notified every time I post a new video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Oh. If this sounds like your cup of tea, then I honestly think if this sounds like I cannot speak today.